Harriet and Margaret stand over a table reading a map.
Bernie never leaves the pharmacist in less than 15 minutes. He's still got those leg cramps. That's right. Frank too. Frank moves very slowly as well. Hitting him with the car is going to be simple as socks. We married some tiresome bastards, Margaret. Oh, Harriet, if you had any idea. I'm sure Frank has been waking up at 1:43 every morning on the dot just to make a terrible stink in the bathroom. It's those fiber pills. I've told him for years not to take them late at night, but it's always during Wheel of Fortune's first commercial break. Bernie loves the regularity too. For him, it's the 3 glasses of water he drinks. He claims the doctor says he's dehydrated because he sweats in his sleep. Oh, disgusting. And it's true. But he fills up his bladder, which he's got those prostate issues. Still lingering? Yes, and they clinch his bladder, so he's running all around all night, whizzing up a storm. And he doesn't care how violently he gets out of bed. Exactly. Frank's the exact same. Harriet, I tell him, you didn't wake me for 30 years, why do the next 15 have to be awful? And he has the nerve to say, why aren't you used to it? Because it's different. What a pair of bastards. Absolute bastards. I tell you, Margaret, if they just listened to us and retired, we wouldn't have to kill them. But no, these old men of ours just sit on their 401ks refusing to share. And of course, we women need to retire. Oh, absolutely. When he convinced me to leave chemistry, Bernie promised he'd be close behind. And 10 years later, here we are. Here we are. I loved nursing. I know. And Frank made you think that quitting was the way of things. He's a huge bastard. That's right, he's fat. So we've got to hit him hard. After they hit the bar, the men go over to the Walgreens here. So I say we just park and wait and then crawl around to get them. Together? No good?
What about just one of us?
I thought we were sharing this.
We are, and I'm happy to do it. But think about the 2 wives coincidentally hitting both husbands. You do it, you lose your license. Frank's been VP at Johnson & Johnson for 17 years. With his 401k and his insurance, I'll buy a sexy young driver.
I call seconds.
Absolutely. We share the wealth, we share the men.
We share the wealth?
We do.
How did that make sense?
We have houses, Margaret, families. And in a spiritual sense, what's mine is yours.
And in a spiritual sense, you're entitled to my husband's money. Is that right?
And you get mine, Harriet. I'm confused.
And Daddy, why don't you want to share with me? You haven't had to suffer Bernie all these years. You haven't had to suffer Frank. You get Frank, I get Bernie. You're being difficult. Don't you call me difficult. And now you're being more difficult. And I'm having second thoughts. That's rude. And you know rude. Making me a part of this.
Harriet, listen. I liquidated all my assets for this.
That was a boneheaded move.
That settles it. I can't trust you with this.
And you don't have to. You're the driver. Which leaves you free to go get the cops. You arrest me, you take your husband's money and mine. You shouldn't have admitted to liquidating. You know what? You're coming with me. Partners in this. You'll have to kidnap me. I will. Look at you. Look at us. Ruining our friendship.
I don't like where this went.
Neither do I.
If we abandon this idea, our husbands continue to walk all over us.
And so we wait. We wait for nature.
Or you can take your chemistry connects and get us some poison for their coffee.
And have them make another connection?
We'll just have to be sneaky with it. Use your hospital connects. Get us some hypodermic needles. We slip oxygen bubbles into their veins while they sleep. Scot-free. It's done. You're a great friend. We're great friends. End of play.